Today we're gonna do an NBA team tier list. Before the video starts, like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. So we got the Clippers. I think the Clippers are probably my championship contender right now. Like they obviously got Kawhi, they got PG, they got John Wall, and they have a lot of depth around them, and they're a great defensive team. They have a really good coach. I think they're my championship contender right now. So we got the Raptors. I think the Raptors are a B tier team. I don't think their team. I think they're first round exit right now. We're being honest. Team is super talented and they have a great coach, but I don't think that they have that star player yet on their team. So we got the Mavericks. I got the Mavericks A tier. I really don't. Mavericks are a team that I think can win multiple rounds in the playoffs and stuff like that. But I really don't think they're a team that's like right now, like maybe in the future, but right now, how the roster is constructed, I don't really think that they're a team that's gonna. I don't see them winning a championship. So we got the Knicks. I'll say the Knicks are a C tier team. Team, it's a bad coach team. They have a bad owner. RJ Barrett or Jalen Brunson cannot be your best player if you like wanna win. If you wanna be a playoff team, with being honest, like this team is not. I don't even know how good defensively they are, but I don't think Tom Thibodeau is that good of a coach. So that's why I got them at C tier. So we got the 76ers. I got the 76ers championship contender. Um, they improved in the offseason. They got James Harden. They got Embiid. They got Maxey. That's a three-headed monster right there. And they're a good defensive team. And Doc Rivers is a bad playoff coach, but he's a solid coach. Like I'll say he's a top 12 type coach in the NBA. So I think they can win a championship with Doc Rivers. So we got the Spurs. I got Spurs D tier. When they traded Jonte Murray, they pretty much said we're trying to tank, and I can't blame them. Victor Wembanyama is very good from what I've seen. So we got the Rockets. Rockets are a team that's also tanking. They're just trying to get first round picks. They're trying to accumulate talent. So yeah, they're just tanking. We're being honest. So we got the Cavaliers. I think the Cavaliers are a B tier team. I think they're a playoff caliber team. They almost made the playoff last year, but they're a great defensive team. Even though I don't think their coach is that good. They got multiple All Stars. I think they're very good. So we got the Bulls. I think the Bulls are a team that's gonna be top five in the East, but I don't think they're a championship contender. So we got the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are also kind of like the Bulls. They're top five. They're gonna be top five in their conference, but I don't think they're that good. I don't think they're that good to win a championship. I think they're good, but I don't think that they're that good to win a championship. We got the Celtics. Celtics just came off of winning the Eastern Conference. I think they're a championship contender. They even though Tatum, I think is overrated. I think Jalen Brown's better, but obviously they're a great defensive team, and they just came from a finals appearance. We got the Kings. I think the Kings are a C tier team. I think Keegan Murray's gonna be good right away, but I think they might push for a playing spot. But I don't think that they're that good of a team. I don't think that they're a playoff team yet. So we got the Bucks. I think the Bucks are championship teams. Our championship is a championship team. They got Giannis. The only reason that they didn't make the finals last year is because Chris Middleton was injured for most of the playoffs. So yeah. So you got the Hawks. I think the Hawks are also a team that is what's it called, a playoff team. But I don't think that they might be top six in their conference. But I don't think they're gonna be a team that. I think they're a first round exit. Maybe if they have a favorable matchup, they could win a series. But yeah, I don't think they're that good of a team to win a championship or multiple series. So we got. I'm really high on the Pistons. I think they're gonna make the playing tournament. I think they're gonna be an 8 seed. They got Kate Cunningham, which I think he's gonna probably gonna be an all-star. I think Jaden Ivey is gonna be good right away, and they have very young, they're a young talented team, and I think they're gonna be very good next year. So we got the Heat. I think the Heat are A-tier team. Like I don't like. I think Jimmy Butler. You can't win a championship with Jimmy Butler as your number one player. Like if I was them, I would trade for Kevin Durant. I'll probably trade Tyler Hero or something like that. But if they want to jump over the hump, if I was them, I would trade for Kevin Durant. So we got the Nets. I think the Nets are a B-tier team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie. They're a bad defensive team. Um, they're a bad defensive team, and they have no center. But Kyrie and KD are just straight up hoopers. So I gotta put them at B. Got the Timberwolves. Timberwolves. Probably Timberwolves got Rudy Gobert. I think that messed up the trade market, but Rudy Gobert, I think he doesn't get the respect that he deserves. I think they're gonna. I like that they really got a center because Karl Anthony Towns is not a real center. I think he's a more of a power forward. He cannot rim protect for shit. So I would like the move. I think they're a playoff team. Got the Lakers. Lakers are C tier. I think they're just a bad team. Like I don't know why people are saying if they get Kyrie, this team's a championship contender. This team is just a bad team. Like Anthony Street Close Davis is not good. He's good, but he's always injured. And this team it's just a bad roster. And who knows how good their coach is. We got the Hornets. Probably say Hornets C tier. The Hornets are a team that I was really high on before the off season, but lots of off the court stuff happened. So I gotta put them at C tier. Got to watch the Wizards. To watch the Wizards are literally the description for this team. If the description for the tier, there's a middle of pack team that's not gonna make the playing tournament. But Bradley Beal got that bag, and I can't blame him. And we got the Suns. I think the Suns are not that. The Suns are good, but Chris Paul, I think I think psychologically they're not there because when a team gets blown out, they got blown out by 40 points in a what's called in a game 7 where they were the favorites in the team and they won 63 games. So I think and they lost DeAndre Ayton and stuff like that. So I think they're gonna be a 6, 7 seed next year. Got the Jazz. Jazz. They lost Rudy Gobert. Donovan Mitchell is probably gone also, and they didn't get that much. They got first round picks, but those for the Rudy Gobert trade. But those first round picks are probably gonna be late in the late 20s, and they didn't get that much value. They didn't even get D'Angelo Russell. Like, so I don't get it. And the team they're just rebuilding. If I was the Jazz, I would just rebuild. Got the Pacers. Yeah, the Pacers got Tyrese Halliburton, but that's pretty much it. We don't know how good they are, but I think they're gonna be very bad. Got the Pelicans. I'm very high on the Pelicans. Think Zion Williamson is gonna be an MVP candidate next year. They got Brandon Ingram. They got CJ McCollum, and they have a great defensive team around them. So I think they're gonna be very good. We got the Warriors. I think the Warriors are a championship team. They just won the championship, obviously. So I gotta put them there. They're great. We got the Trailblazers. I think the Trailblazers are a team that's gonna make the playoff next year. To be honest, I think they're a playing team. Maybe they can make the playoff next year, but they improved in the offseason. We got the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies are. I think the Grizzlies are good. They had the second best record last year. They're bringing back everybody back. I think they're A tier. We got OKC. OKC is blatantly tanking. If I was the NBA, I would look at that. This team is blatantly tanking. The NBA claim that they care about teams tanking, but OKC is blatantly tanking, and they're not doing anything about it. But I really don't have a problem. But don't say you care about something and then say that and just let it slide. Got the Magic. I think the Magic is gonna be slightly better. think they're that bad, but I think they're bad. But that's gonna be the video. If you like the video, like the video. If you want more basketball videos, subscribe.